Welcome back to Resale Mania. We are on our way to my local thrift store, Rethink Thrift, where it is half off everything in the store today. So we're gonna run in there and see what we can find to flip for a profit. Right off the bat, we have some Adidas tennis shoes for $7.50. We'll put those in the cart. What is this? Not really sure what that is. These little Sony radios always sell for 45 bucks for me, and they want $7.50, so we will take that too. Holy cow, I've never seen so many Legos at a thrift store. They want, it's gonna be 200 even half off, which is gonna be too much for me, but that's a good deal for someone who wants it for personal use. All right, so I just scanned both of these perfumes. They're marked at 50 a piece, and they're gonna be 25 each today. This one new is worth about like 150 to 200, and this one's worth about 140 to 150. So definitely picking both of those up. That's what, 300 bucks right there. I know some beer taps can be pretty valuable. I don't know about these, but I mean, these are sitting here. They are $4 each. This one's $7.50. So I might have to look up comps on these, see if they're worth picking up. I'm not sure. You don't find a ton of video games at the thrift stores anymore, but I did just find this one. It's gonna be like $1.50, I think. $1.50, $2, and it goes for about 15 to 20 bucks. And it is complete. The disc is in good shape, so we're gonna pick it up. Here's a good brand, some Black Diamond, like approach hiking, climbing shoes. They're not necessarily for climbing, but more for like mountaineering. You see that little diamond symbol. Very good brand. These usually sell for, 30, 40 bucks pretty quickly. I've only found this brand once, and it sold pretty quickly for me. The brand is Deus Ex Machina. I don't know, it's gonna be $7.50. It's like puffer vest. Good condition. It looks like I can get about 60 bucks for it plus shipping. So that's definitely a pickup for $7.50. All right, I'm putting these back because even on half off, they're just not worth it. The bigger one goes for about 20 bucks plus shipping. So for $7.50, it's just a little too high for me. So we're gonna leave it. All right, I checked out, got some good stuff. All right, so I checked out. I spent $63.47. Try to make sure I don't hit that door. It's pretty close. Had a $5 off card on top of the half off. I don't know why those tennis shoes I picked up right at the beginning, I thought they were Adidas. I just saw the line. They definitely were not Adidas. I put them back and noticed it while I was in line. But 63 on everything. Got this little Sony boombox. These always sell super quick for me. Easy 40 bucks right there. The cord to that. And then the two perfumes. You're not supposed to sell used perfume on eBay, although there's ways to get away with it, and you can. These are new, luckily, so 200, 150 right there. That's really awesome. Great find. That just makes the trip worth it on its own. Got the Black Diamond, the video game, and the vest. All really good finds, all stuff that, won't sit around for too long. Maybe the jacket will sit a while because it's summer, but other than that, I think we did pretty good. Of course, I got to push the cart back inside and give Hank a tap. Hi, buddy. All right, next stop on the sourcing trip is my local Goodwill. All right, so I'm putting this back. I just found it. I opened it up. So I'm putting this back. They have it marked as 60 bucks, which is kind of crazy, but you do want to look out for this stuff by Anki Overdrive. The sets itself aren't worth a ton, but the individual cars, people buy like extra cars, and some cars sell for 20, 30 bucks. They usually sell quickly. I've sold tons of these cars by themselves. They're very small, very lightweight, but sell great. But for 60, I was hoping there's gonna be extras in here since it's so heavy, but there are no extras. It's just the base ones, so not gonna be worth getting. But if you find the extras, pick them up. I also love finding these sweater machines. I am gonna get this. It's $9.99. If I don't drop it, since I'm so clumsy, I just recently sold one of these for 100 bucks. They always sell really well. I don't know why they're so popular, but these do sell great, so I'm gonna get it. I also just found this little Eton thing. Not really sure what it is. RKS, it's a battery. But yeah, I mean, they sell for like 20 bucks plus shipping. They want 4 for it. And I remember selling something by Eton before for good money, so I'm gonna get it. I think I'm gonna get this fan for use. We don't have AC. I just bought a couple small portable units, but it gets pretty hot in our house sometimes, and this will be nice in the office to have. Because I swear shipping stuff in the office, plus the office in my house is the hottest room because like it has a big glass window where the sun just beats in. I'm in there just sweating while shipping stuff, so that'll be nice. All right, so I just found this, and my buddy Mark, he's Hello Kitty guy. He makes jokes about it all the time. So I was gonna just send him a picture of this because I thought it was funny. It's 1976 bowling ball, and it's uncut, so no holes. They want $14.99 for it. Yeah, 1976. So I looked it up, and this thing's worth like 200 bucks. That is insane. So definitely picking that up. If I sold on Whatnot, I'd pick that up. I feel like Harry Tornado would definitely get this at the binge or something. They want $8 for it though. It's a cute little Disney Stitch plush though. That would probably sell somewhere. All right, so this was used, I wouldn't pick it up. It's $6.99. It's a brand new with the tags, Adidas Climate-Proof jacket. It's a size 2XL, MSRP of $130. I mean, it's definitely a nice jacket. It's probably nowhere near $130 now. Oh, it has a golf thing on the sleeve. It's tiny. That might not affect it too much. I still might be able to get $30 for it. We'll see. I'm gonna think about it. Okay, I spent $49 on everything. That includes the $13 for the personal fan. Got this here, which will, double my money on everything. The rest will be profit. The fan, which I'm so excited for, is like, it's tall enough to, be up against my chair, but it's thin enough to not take up too much space. Can maneuver around it. I love it. Looked it up. With the embroidery, I should be able to get around $35 for it. So that's not bad. Ooh, a bowling ball, which is always going to be fun to ship, but I mean, for $200 I'm going to do it. Like, that's no brainer right there. Put that on the floor so it doesn't crush anything. And then little bread and butter, $20 find right there. So not bad for a quick little stop. So it's a few days later now, and I don't always go thrifting on Mondays, but my Goodwill's Instagram posted that they are doing half off all housewares today. So we're definitely going to go there for that. Housewares includes electrical, hard goods, the bag wall, and linens, I believe. So pretty much everything except for clothing and shoes, and those are my favorite things. So we're going to head there. Hopefully we can find some good stuff for half off. All right, so of course I'm going to head to electrical first since it's half off. It's usually where you find the good stuff. There's two of these speakers here. That cord is caught up, 2 for $2 for $12.99. Not sure what this brand is, Monitor Audio, but they feel really nice. And I've had good luck with speakers like this before, so I'm going to put them in the cart, and then I will do some research in a little bit. Here's a money sorter. That's actually probably pretty good. It's going to be $6.50. It's heavy. I'm going to put that in the cart and see how much that is in a little bit too. Over in the men's, we find this really nice clothing find. Here's an Oakley ski snowboard jacket with like a cool mountain design on it. It's only $6.99. Oakley jackets sell really, really well for me, and with this design, I bet you I can get about $60 for it. So we will definitely be putting that in the cart. All right, so I'm not finding a ton. So far, I've only got the 3 items, but the 3 items are really good. Like I said, $60 on this. I looked these up. It's the Radius 90 model. This pair sells for about $120 plus shipping. This unit right here is worth about $100 to $120 plus shipping as well. So for the 3 finds that we found so far, we're doing pretty good. Obviously, still looking. All right, so I was about to leave and I decided to do one more loop, and I'm really glad I did. So I just found this over in the courts, this Meade telescope controller. I just sold this exact one for $100 and it sold pretty quickly. The only thing is, this cord has, like, the rubber part is frayed. I think I can take some electrical tape it up, and just, because none of the wires itself are actually cut, it's just this. So I might be able to, fix that and just put it in the description. But either way, these are always a quick sell, so definitely picking that up. It's gonna be like $1, because cords are $1.99. All right, checked out. I spent $20 even on everything, which $20 for all of that is pretty good in my opinion. I mean, I only got the 4 items. It was $39.99 before the discount, and then it was $19.99. I always round up the penny because easier to add up for tax purposes, but the Oakley jacket, awesome little find. These, awesome little find, if I can grab it. Each item will at least triple my money. Most of them will get me about 5 times the total I paid, except for the jacket. So it's just really, really good stop. These little money counters do pretty well. I could tell this was a good one because it says for bank use, like right there. So that is awesome. And then these little remotes, like I said, I'm gonna have to tape this up. I might only be able to get 80 instead of 100 for it because of this damage. I'll definitely have to disclose it, but I'm sure it'll work just fine either way. But yeah, not bad for a quick little half-off day stop. All right, next stop today is going to be Rethink Thrift. Let's see if they've got any good donations in over the weekend. Good morning, Mrs. Hank. All right, what do we have in the glass case? Here's a Polaroid. That might be good. Some Wii remotes. They don't have prices on them though, so I don't know how much those are. Here's an eye clicker 2 for $3.99. It's a little high. What is this? Evidence, the last ritual. I don't know. I might have to scan that, see if that's worth anything. I've never seen something like that. M for mature. All right, so one sold for 99 cents plus shipping, so not getting that. Here's some Sorel Chelsea boots in really good condition. Base price of $5. Yeah, those are super clean. Definitely picking those up. Oh wow, these are all probably a really good find. I've never seen Vapor Maxes like this before. Those are super cool Nikes. Those are probably worth a pretty penny. They are base price as well, so that's awesome. Here's some women's Athleta leggings, nothing crazy. They're a pretty basic model, but I mean, they're only $2.50. I've done pretty well with Athleta over the last year or two. I didn't used to pick it up, but it does pretty well for me. You know, slower sells, but they do sell, and that's an easy 20 bucks. All right, so I checked out. I only got the 3 items, spent $12.50 on everything. Set you guys down real quick. Is this unlocked? It is not. Probably a good thing. But yeah. 3 items. The shoes are really good. I looked them up. They sell for about 90 bucks and they're in really, really good condition. The Sorels are probably worth around 30 to 40. They don't feel like the highest end model, but I mean, because of the condition of them and the price, I do think they'll sell pretty well. And then 20 bucks on the Athleta. So not bad for only 3 items. All right, so we've got 2 more stops today. Before we go there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this kind of content, I post tons of it all the time. You subscribing would really help me out. I'm getting close to 18,000 subscribers already, which is just crazy. But yeah, if you guys like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. We're on our way to On Mission Thrift, where I haven't been there in almost a month. Just so much going on lately, and it's like, it's hit or miss sometimes, but you know, we're gonna go there, see if we can find anything good. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know about, you know, Four Corners Thrift having closed down temporarily. They finally signed a lease on a new building, so they should be opening up in the next couple weeks, I would hope. Hopefully they continue doing half off Wednesdays there. That'd be pretty cool. I like half off Wednesdays. And I also saw a sign today over by Goodwill saying new thrift store, like down the road. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't go to it today or try to find it today, but excuse me. Definitely, if there's a new thrift store, that's always a good sign. As many thrift stores as I can get, I will take. All right, we've made it to On Mission. Let's see if we can find anything good. All right, right off the bat, we have some MBT walking shoe. Oh, actually, nope. Major stain right there I missed. This is a good brand right here. These will sell for 40 bucks, but with that, I'm gonna leave it. I remember why I don't come here too often anymore. It's just a lot of junk everywhere. All right, so I did not get anything. Not trying to bash the store, but yeah, I don't think I'll be going back here too often. That was kind of the nail in the coffin. It sucks because I feel like this thrift store specifically has a lot of potential. They just don't seem to really try. Great location, great layout, big building. It could be a really good thrift store, but they just don't seem to really care too much. It's just all the same stuff that's been there for months on end, just scattered about. And yeah, so not great. It's unfortunate. I was very excited when they first opened, but it's okay. We're gonna head on over to Doovers next. Okay, last stop on the sourcing trip is Doovers. Hopefully we can wrap up the day with a banger. First finds this little Mountain Hardwear backpack for $8. It's probably nothing crazy, but it's in really good condition. So I think I'm gonna pick it up. Nice style. I'm seeing some good shoes, but they're all kind of priced up just a little bit too high. Like these funky Converse. They're pretty cool, but they're 15 bucks. And then these, if these were 10, I would pick them up. These Merrell barefoot shoes, but for 15, it's just not worth it. Just found this little Brookstone massager here. Some of these can sell for really good money. This one's only worth about 30 to 40 bucks, but for 6 bucks, we're gonna take it. Not really sure what that red light is. This is one of the pricier stores, like these here. Is this it? Yeah. There's like 2 pairs of Sims fishing pants, but they want 15 a piece for them. If they were 10 a piece, maybe, because I can probably get like 40 a piece for them. That's the brand though, really good brand. And then there's like some Patagonia pants, but they also want 15 for them, so just a little too high. Some Lulus for 15, yeah. All right, it's looking like I'm only gonna be getting these 2 things. I mean, there's this like kids tailor-made set, but they want 20 for the 3 irons, and just a little too high. Maybe if it had the driver and stuff with it, but 20 for just the 3. Kids clubs do sell, just not for that price. So I actually found the driver, the one through 3 wood, and that adds some value. So there were supposed to be these 3 irons and a putter. I'm not seeing the putter. If it had the putter, I'd be able to get 80 bucks for the set, and then I would pick it up. But without the putter, me not seeing it, I am gonna leave it because that does hurt the value. All right, so I only got the backpack and the massager. Yeah, I haven't come to this store probably 2 weeks now. I've really only been going to Goodwill and Rethink Thrift because lately those are the only 2 stores that are worth putting my time into day after day because they just get so many good donations. Their prices are pretty fair. So yeah, it's okay that we still found some pretty good stuff over the last couple days. I had a really good garage sale weekend. So if you like this kind of content, you should consider subscribing because there's tons of it coming. There's tons of it already posted. Go check out past videos. You won't regret it. With that, that is going to wrap up today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.